dog play.
Well, welcome to a beautiful, sunny and hot Athena Beach Hotel in Paphos, Cyprus, for our second programme, which features the semi-finals and finals of the men's and ladies singles. And joining me now is resident bowls coordinator Trevor Allman. Good afternoon, Trevor.
Good afternoon, Lynn.
Obviously, you've got a busy day today. You've got us Crown Greeners played all morning and this afternoon, and you've got a flat group on the greens. It's a busy time for you and Anne.
Yes, we're very, very busy at the moment. We're having to run 3 sessions a day to keep up with you all, you know, but it's all good for business.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, it's, a lot of us obviously are frequent visitors here, and facilities just get better and better. You must be delighted with how the numbers are growing year on year.
Yes, we are, and we're also delighted with the quality of the Crown Green bowlers that are coming now. Last year was very good. I think there was about 12 or 14 of the sort of near top bowlers. Now there's another 6, there's about 20. Hopefully we'll have a few more next year.
And if there are any clubs out there, Trevor, who are watching this and want to bring a party of bowlers out here, and why wouldn't you, under the beautiful Cypriot sunshine and these fantastic facilities here at the Athena Beach Hotel, how can bowls clubs get in contact with you?
Well, they can get in contact through the normal travel agents if they want to book, or through Constant Travel, which is the hotel's travel agent. But as long as they get in contact with us at the hotel, we can arrange any matches or games which they want to play, so they can come with any tour operator at all. We don't mind who they come with. We can arrange games against local clubs, and or you can play in a tournament like your Crown Green tournament here if you get in touch with Cess or dare I say, Gala Leisure.
And of course, certainly the last time Mel and I were here, it was for the Atlantic Championships. It must have been a real proud event for both the hotel and for Bowls Cyprus to host such a prestigious lawn bowls event.
Yes, it was indeed, and we've had the feedback has been absolutely fantastic. We've had, all the top players said, "Oh, that's not the 100% best greens in the world," but they said they can't find a better place to play bowls than on the side the seaside on these greens. They said this should be the European centre for flat green bowls.
Yeah, well, I can't disagree with that. It is superb facilities, and obviously I know yourself and Anne do a tremendous amount of hard work to make their bowling enjoyable. So it's not a bad job, though, is it, Trevor, here out in the sunshine?
No, it's not bad. We started as a trial 10 years ago, and we've been here ever since, But we've got 19,000 people who want our job when we leave, including Mel. But
well, I think you and Anne are going to be here for a good while yet.
Well, as long as we enjoy it, we're going to carry on. And where else could you be rather than being at home in all the snow, which I believe is there at the moment up in the north of England. And, here outside now is 25 degrees, and that should now get warmer and warmer all through the winter. In the summer, as you'd like to come here in the summer, you can't bowl, of course, because it's too hot. But you're talking about 40, 45 degrees in a first-class hotel.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's good to speak to you again, and we're going to pass over now, obviously, to Mel and to Roy Armson. You want to say one more thing?
I'd just like to say I wish you luck in the competitions, and I should like to see you with one of the winners' trophies.
Thank you very much, Trevor. Thank you. So there you go, resident bowls coordinator Trevor Allman. So we'll be rejoining Mel Evans and Roy Armson shortly for action from the men's semi-finals.
Well, thanks for that, Lynn. Welcome back to Cyprus. As Lynn said, men's semi-finals have just about started, so I'll be handing you over to the commentary team, Steve Davis and Roy Alston.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Well, good morning over there. Welcome to another glorious day in Cyprus. Actually, the weather's even slightly better today than it has been for over the weekend. Nice start to the working week. I hope everyone's at home enjoying the weather. First game we're covering is Barry Booth against Kerry Morris. Both players will know each other very well, Roy.
Yeah, both from Stoke-on-Trent. I'm sure they will have played one another on several occasions.
Well, even though they're from Stoke, you can't hold that against them.
Yeah. I was down around the greens this morning watching the games, and up on the top green, Barry had a real nail-biter. He only just won 21-20, and it could have gone either way. And Kerry had a really first-class game with Martin Gilpin. Kerry went in front and Martin came back at him, but Kerry played really well up there this morning. He'll have to adapt to this green quite differently this afternoon. This green's bigger and a little bit slower.
And of course we must mention the sponsors of the competition, so Xenos Transfers, who provide a wonderful service to everybody, and they provided sponsorship again for this year's event, which is fantastic of them.
Conditions perfect for playing. Very, very hot. A slight breeze. And the carpet's playing really well. It's not had any overnight dew. There's nothing to dry out. And we should see a feast of really first-class bowling.
Well, I was down here watching with yourself, Roy, this morning. The ladies put on a wonderful exhibition of bowling. It was first-class viewing. So hopefully the games we'll see this afternoon will do the same thing. Of course, today's competition is 21 up off 5. So be quite nice to have a full 21 up, but then you play full number of games under this heat. 21 up is not going to be easy for anybody. Poor last ball from Barry there. They started at 5 across, and I believe they're now 8 across. So.
Yeah, I think for Barry, he's got to make sure that he doesn't fall out with himself too much, as he often does, because he's going to need to be at his best to beat Kerry.
Good ball from Kerry. Not the easiest of marks, that one, the playing thumb peg.
Yeah, this is the length that he was playing this morning, and on this carpet he's probably got about 4 marks that he can go on. He found about 3 of them last year, and I think he's got about four marks that he thinks he can pinch a few chokes on, which is an ideal scenario to have.
But from that position where the mat was, he could have. Well, he went on this mark. He could have quite easily played a little shallow round peg that he does along the edge, which is one of the quickest marks I've ever seen in my life. They're hardly sending the bowls. So he's put a little bit of time in practicing and getting to know the green, and so he's got a number of marks where he thinks he can pinch chokes on the players. Barry's ball never really pegged on that mark, so I wonder if Kerry's using a slightly keener set. The other game is Jamie Fitzpatrick against Richie Goddard. And that's currently Richie Goddard 9-7. Two good bowls from Kerry, right?
There certainly are. I just hope Barry can get over what I think is a complex. I don't think he fancies playing Kerry. I think he has a very high regard for him, and he certainly would have to raise his game. This has got a chance.
Well, his bowl was a lot tighter from hand, and he's just fell back for him. It's not really gone anywhere. I think Barry started the mumblings already, which is normally a sign that things aren't going well. It'll be the Jack's fault, whatever happens, it'll be the Jack's fault.
Once again, Kerry is sticking to this length. He's playing finger peg right through the centre of the green. His forehand going quite a long way here, nearly 40 yards.
Left a bit more room for Barry with his lead this time. Barry's gone thumb peg at that. Fortunate connection for Kerry with that ball, Roy.
Yes. Full connection as well.
This needs to do a bit of pegging. It's got a long way to peg yet if it's going to win. If these bowls of Barry's don't start performing a bit better, they'll be getting put into under the stairs when they get home. Other games, a bit of a contrast in styles. You've got Jamie with his jellies trying to play as short as mark as he can, and all Richie Goddard is looking to do is take Jamie the distance, make him have to send the jellies over the distance, and so far Richie has a slight lead. And another good lead from Kerry. Barry thinks about walking his bowl up and just see if it does any different to what Kerry's bowl was doing. A roll short of being a very good bowl. See, the first games on the green this afternoon are the two men's semi-finals, and they'll be joined, well, after the conclusion of these games, by the ladies' semi-finals. Anita Richardson, Jean Carroll, Tracy Wright and Lynn Pritchard. So they should be finding them very good bowls for us to comment on in a few minutes, right? Oh, Barry's turned his peg with this one. Fancies a bit of thumb peg to get a Kerry's bowl. I think they're fairly dejected, Barry, now, Roy, because he started well, went 8-5 up, so he's given 7 chalks back to Kerry.
Yeah, the danger signs are looming now for Barry. He needs to get in here before the game runs away.
Kerry's too good a player to give a start to. And he slips too far behind. It's going to be very difficult for him to get back into the game.
He's giving him a chance here.
Just runs far enough. It'll be a good bowl. If is a big word, really. I think Barry is telling everybody who will listen that there's something wrong with his bowls. They're not running far enough. He's put a bit more in this, Roy, but I don't think he's on the right land. Not unless he's got a set of 2.5s. Another one to Kerry. 13-8. No need for Kerry to change his tactic, Roy. Just carry on doing what he's doing.
Yeah, he's very, very good at placing the jack, which is a skill not a lot of people have these days, but he's got the jack at about 3 yards out of the corner, quite deep in.
It's a very underappreciated skill. If you're on a mark, it's nice if you don't take yourself off the mark, Roy.
Once again, he's left Barry 4 feet, you know. Barry wants to be beating these.
He's turned his back on it already, Barry. Not happy with it. I think he knew from very early on he hadn't put enough into the bowl for it to reach. Kerry's not improved, and Barry really has got a good chance of getting in here. He really should be correcting. Well, a big yard in his face will do enough as it just scoots by Kerry's.
Now then,
probably be a bit annoyed with himself there, Kerry. A bit of a poor end, really. He's let Barry off the hook a little bit there. Made it a bit easier than he should have done for Barry to get in.
Barry's considering where to go now. Certainly will shorten the mark. He'll probably play about 24 yards, I think, Barry.
It's 13-9. Kerry leads Barry Booth in the semi-final of the Zenon Coaches men's singles.
Barry's playing a straight mark, finger peg, his forehand. He's playing about 28 yards here.
Kerry saw Barry's bowl peg a yard tight, so give it a bit more land. Good response. Needs to peg a lot now. Slightly loose second bowl from Kerry. Was never doing any damage, but could have got another one in there.
Yeah, it's unlike him. He's usually very studious with his second bowl.
For those wanting to leave feedback or get in contact with us, please remember we have our own Twitter account @LiveBowls. Please be polite. I remember from last year, I think Kerry either played or watched Ken Powry. This is one of Ken's marks, and it's so easy to slip a ball a yard by. The other game is mirroring this game, is a 14-9 lead for Richie Goddard, and this game's a 14-9 lead for Kerry Morris. Kerry, of course, was delighting everybody with his skills with the microphone yesterday at the karaoke session organised by Seth Hope as part of his bowls holiday. He was quite the star, was Kerry. I think Kerry has politely asked Jamie and Richie to move out of the way while they have so they can see the jack properly, which has not gone down well with young Jamie, who was quite happily on a mark. Those bowls of Barry don't run far enough again, Roy.
Well, I'm afraid he's got into this bad habit now of sending short bowls, and there's nothing worse than short bowls. It really drags you down. He's got to start reaching up to the jack to have any sort of chance.
This is on a bit of a unique bit of land. It needs to peg a lot now. May have just saved, but certainly not won. And another one to Kerry. Bit of a decisive break in this game now, Roy. Any way back for Barry?
He's got to start reaching, that's for the start. And then, of course, when he does get the jack, on the short lengths that he's playing, he's got to play him an awful lot nearer. No, leaving Kerry 4.5 feet, that's no good. Come on, Barry.
So you've got to be slightly brave to take Kerry on a shorter mark, because Kerry can play them as well as anybody. And see, as you say, it doesn't really matter what mark he plays on. If he's only getting them 4 foot off, he might as well, think of something else to do.
Well, he's given him a chance again. I mean, he's coming about 35 yards here. He's gone 2.5 yards past.
He's got to step in. He's got to put pressure on Kerry. Well, it wins, but probably shouldn't win the end. Not sure who's on there. But Barry's not weighted because he only really needs to pass his own bowls. No need to find out the ins and outs of who's on. Yeah, no point in asking too much information when all he knew he had to do was put a yard in his own bowl.
Barry was walking very slowly to the end. I'm sure he was racking his brains, thinking what he can do to try and claw his way back into this game. Coming back to the centre of the green, going a little bit further than he did last time. In fact, he's going a lot further. He's going about 38 yards here. Finger peg, his forehand.
This finger mark's quite quick, so I suppose if he is thinking he's having trouble reaching the jack, he goes on a quick mark like this, and he maybe well, I think he'd be quite happy. I've seen a lot worse leads on that mark, right? 4 foot to the side.
Yeah.
Kerry's bowl's pegging a lot more than Barry's did, really, right?
Yeah, I think it's still met with being short.
Doesn't look the worst bowl, this one. He's corrected a bit as Barry, give it a bit more land, bit more to do. Closer, certainly. Kerry's fell into Barry's problem, not quite sending them far enough. Looks 2 from here, right? Barry talks to his bowlers again, asks them to get a bit closer next time. Kerry's joined Barry and have a very slow stroll up to the end.
Very slow.
If you went any slower, it'd be walking backwards. Well, they've called measures on, but I know which one I'd favour from here, and that's the one they're measuring now. They're not at the greatest of angle, obviously, but I think Barry is confident of... No, 1 to Booth. It's a deceptive angle, and Barry needs every one.
Yeah, I think what he was thinking there was he can't lead on the short then, so he might as well go a little bit further. So the plan worked.
Slight problem now with the mark Barry wants to go on. Jamie Fitzpatrick has plonked this block right in the middle of it. I would imagine they can't bowl to that. The other game 17-13 to Richie Goddard. Barry slightly changed the land with this for this jack. Not as far. Thumb peg, Mark Roy, across the green.
Thumb peg, yes. Just underneath the centre of the green. Got about 32 yards here.
He's followed this up halfway on his travel. He must like it. I've seen a lot worse bowls there, Roy.
Good lead, Barry.
Kerry was after his bowl as well, but just pegging a bit tighter. Maybe a slightly keener bowl. Barry's walking a bit quicker now. Maybe he's found a tactic that he thinks can get him back into the game. Or he play another short one.
Yep. Well, Kerry's got a 2-shot on now. Reaching onto that bowl of Barry's, he could make 2. He's played for it.
Well,
he made it worse.
Yeah, the connection he didn't want. Well. Makes it interesting. Can't see Barry wanting to do anything else other than go back from where he came, put a bit more distance into it. That finger peg mark to the opposite corner. So he's only 3 behind now.
He's come a little bit different. He's got the jack a little bit lower down. Only about 31 yards here. Finger peg, his forehand.
His bowl's pegging now. Not done what he wanted with that one. I don't think Barry can quite believe that.
I think on this carpet, with it being a relatively flat green, if you're going to err, you need to err on the outside. You can always just give it a bowl's width more than the jack, rather than be on the inside.
And Kerry stepped in. They'll be happy with that. Will Kerry? Barry trots after this one. He must think it's got a chance. Will it get there? Oh, I'm not sure that's got there. I'm not sure. Kerry asks for information from to give up. Trying for another there is Kerry, as long as it doesn't peg into Barry's bowl. Good bowl. 2. Barry will be cursing that lead that he's played there. That Kerry off the hook there, really. Got back to within 3. In the other game, Richie Goddard's now 19-15 up against Jamie Fitzpatrick. Kerry likes this one. He's walked halfway up, given a little wave, a little bit more of encouragement. Very good land, 2 foot short. Barry can't really afford to lose this end, Roy.
Can he get past? Good ball.
Of course, a good friend of both Kerry's and Barry's is Phil Owen, who's watching this game with interest. Kerry must pass his own or knock it a bit nearer. I think, looking from here, Roy, I think Kerry definitely has a slightly keener set than Barry's, because there's a similar length bowl and there's a foot difference over in where they're finished.
Probably.
(14-18). Richie Goddard's now all but 15 up against Jamie Fitzpatrick, and that's their jack you're just about to see enter shot. As does Richie chuck it off? No, it hovers on the edge of the green about 6 inches. Barry's quite happy to stay on this mark. He's made sure he's gone a bit further with the jack this time, Roy.
Yes, he has. He's got about 3 yards further. Playing about 38 yards here, finger peg.
Well, he's walking after it. He's not giving it up yet. He needs to run a bit more to be a real good one, but I'm not sure that's going to be good enough. Can it reach? Can it get past Barry's bowl? No, Kerry's left Barry off here. Barry must improve on his first bowl. Can't leave Kerry that much room again with his second. He's passed it with a bit more than he probably wanted to go, really. Room here for Kerry. He just thinks, pass his own bowl by a yard and it will go in. In the other game, a good 2 for Jamie Fitzpatrick, 17-20. He's still in that game. He can't afford to make any mistakes, though. Is this bowler Kerry's? Still looking at it. I think he likes this. I think he likes this one, Roy.
Yeah.
Must have won. Barry didn't really put enough pressure on Kerry there with either of his bowls. Left him too much room.
Yeah, he caught him out with his first ball, with having sent the jack a bit further, but didn't make enough of an improvement with his second ball.
19-14 to Kerry Morris and 20-17 to Richie Goddard. Since the last 3 or 4 ends have all been in corners, and Kerry's decided to just change the length and just try and put a lead and pinch a chalk for game. Or pinch 2 chalks for game.
I think it's a good tactic, this. He's going somewhere completely different because he's going for game. He's using the jack. Got a good lead here.
that very pleasant and reassuring little click you make when your bowl hits the jack. Don't hear it much these days myself, but Kerry has heard it with that bowl. And Barry's on absolutely gorgeous land, but not reached by a yard. He's made it difficult for himself by leaving it there. There's only one direction the jack's going to go if Barry's us through with his second bowl, and it isn't going to go to Barry's bowl. And good bowl from Kerry, lies up but doesn't leave a target. There's more of a gap there than there is for bowls or a jack to hit. So Barry's just made sure he's there, but I'm not sure it's going to peg back at that pace, and it isn't. Kerry signals 2. Result of the first semi-final. Kerry Morris wins 21-14. Quickly over to the other game. And it's 19-20 now to Jamie Fitzpatrick, and a good lead. Good ball from Richie Goddard. Tried his best to peg out though, but thumb peg mark past Jamie's bowl on the inside and is a length. May have won it, but it did its damnedest to peg out. That one's all over. Jamie concedes. Richie Goddard wins 21-19. And we're just waiting now for the ladies to come on for their semi-finals. Just go through the semi-final lineup again for the Cantina Pavini Wine Cellar Ladies Singles. Anita Richardson, Jean Carroll, and it's Tracy Wraith against Lynn Pritchett.
The ladies are just having their practice before the semi-final, so we'll just take a short break. Stay with us. The games are due to commence in 2 minutes. Afternoon, Roy.
Good afternoon, Mel. Good afternoon, everyone.
Right, now the scouts have left. I've been multitasking, cameras and technical stuff and all things.
Couldn't be in better hands.
Yeah, glorious day again.
Wonderful day, isn't it? Yes. The sea's calm and the sun's out. Everybody's enjoying themselves.
Yeah, if you look across there, a lot of action on the other greens. There's a flat green part here to the Mediterranean in the distance. Another glorious day. You were watching the ladies earlier, who particularly impressed you, Roy?
Well, yeah, I watched them this morning on this green, and Tracy Raitt and Lynn both played really well. Used the jack very well. Going to be a good match between those two. Yeah. And talking to them, they've never played one another before.
Oh, fantastic! I didn't know that. Yeah, Tracy was 16-12 down against Ronnie Lyon and ran out in the quarter-final. Played very well. And Lynn, I don't really think anyone scored double figures yet against her, Roy.
No, Lynn's played corners, not quite full corners, but not far off, and put them very near.
There she is in front of the sponsors sign. Katina Pervina Ladies Singles. Have to give the sponsor the mention, right?
Yeah.
And there's Tracy. And that's the game we'll be picking up on in a moment. Do you think on these greens, Roy, you need any particular type of bowls different to playing on grass?
I think that you can try different things. There's a mixture of bowls played out here. Some play the normal bowls that they play back home. Some of them use high density bowls. Some use low density bowls. It's what you're used to, really.
I know when we were here for the Atlantic Championships, one or two of the players actually changed bowls on these rinks. Speaking to a couple of them, they brought a few sets, and they actually played different bowls on the Royal Green to what they played on the rinks on this green, right?
Yeah, well, the Royal Green's about 3 yards quicker, and this green, of course, has more imperfections on it than what the Royal Green does. Going through the centre of the green from east to west, there is a ridge right the way along, and of course, for the Crown Green players, we'd like a lot more of those, whereas the flat green players want a lot less. The theory in the flat green game is that a heavyweight bowl will ride the imperfections a lot better.
Well, Tracy won the jack. All games off 5, 21 up. Total prize money £1,000. The winner £250. Nice little pick-up for someone, right?
Very nice, especially when you're on holiday and spending your money in the Nectar Bar at night.
That's right. In the happy hour?
In the happy hour, absolutely.
Not sure Barry Booth quite got over his situation the other night, Roy. Happy hour was 7 till 8, and he bought her around a minute too early.
Yeah.
Paid double the price. He's not got over that, Barry.
Yeah, 18.59 it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was
on the ticket, yeah. Looks like a double for Lynn to start. And where's she going to go, Roy?
Well, I would have thought she'd come in this corner to the right-hand side of our commentary position. But no, I'm wrong. This morning she played in this corner, which is the easiest corner on the green. She played it thumb peg, and she rarely had a ball less than 18 inches off the jack. But here she's coming thumb peg, just through the centre of the green, playing about 25 yards.
Another good ball coming in.
Good lead.
That's how she's been leading all day, Roy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tracy just left this one short. Tracy, of course, is the reigning Isle of Man ladies champion, Roy.
Absolutely, yeah. Well done to her for that. But I think Lynn's done well, considering that this is the first time she's been involved in match play here. She's found the length really well on the carpet, which is all important. One to Tracy here. She'll go back now, I feel sure she'll go back to a short length. Talking to her before the game, I think Tracy has a hankering to play up this edge. She played Ronnie Lyon up this edge this morning, playing it round peg towards the ditch, and that was where she scored most of her chalk. So I think she's going to have a try at it again, playing finger peg here, only about 25 yards.
Yeah, that's the mark she played Ronnie on, up and down the Mediterranean edge, shall we call that, Roy?
Yeah.
You can't give Lynn that much room, Roy.
No, that's a feature of that mark. If you put the ball outside the line of the jack, they hang back. You have to have a perfect length for it to count. Now she's coming into the corner where she played this morning. I think this is her best corner.
Excuse me?
Yeah, here she is now. She's coming about 35 yards into this corner, playing thumb peg. Just gone about 2'6". Tracy's just given up, 2 yards short.
She couldn't have got that much deeper in the corner. Just trying to get it on the picture in our camera position here.
Just got to miss it any side.
Yeah, good in coming in.
Yep, good ball. This is how she was playing this morning.
I did tell her not to get deep in these corners because we can hardly get the camera position here. If the viewers here, it crashes me falling out of the balcony. 2 more to Lynn. Wonder where she'll go now, Ron?
Well, this morning she went into the far corner. She went finger peg in that corner this morning. She's got the jack deep in here, so it's going to be a long way.
Well, it is a normal game, Roy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Corner. Not always how that was, Roy. She was always a short length corner player years ago, and then she wanted to do a lot more in open tournaments, and I said if you're going to go into open tournaments you need to be playing corners more, and she's done a good job of it, Roy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, she's got the jack round the corner here. It's a very hard jack where she's got it.
And of course playing doubles for me, it's my normal game as well. When you're leading they have to follow, Roy. It's a way to learn, isn't it?
Absolutely, but she's going a long way here, you know. She's going nearly 50 yards here.
Tracy better here, good length, good ball Tracy for the distance.
She's done well to find that, because it's not an easy mark, that, playing finger peg.
It's Steve Davis doing that now. He's supposed to be working with us. Look at them legs. Oh, I've seen better legs on the piano. He's even having food as well, Roy. We've had no lunch, look at him.
No. Hard work doing this job.
Ice creams and all. We will keep you up to date with the score in the other semi-final as it goes on. Currently it's Anita Richardson 10, Jean Carroll 6. 2 there to Tracy. Yeah, she needed them. She can't allow Lynn to settle in the corners, right?
Well, she's in a position to go down her edge if she wants to use it.
I'm sure that's where she's going to go.
She's a bit worried about if Lynn counts the end, she's back in the corners. Playing about 27 yards here. She's playing finger peg, her forehand. Towards that's round peg, the bias towards the ditch.
Yeah, good ball as well. Shot Tracy. Right in front of the Constantino brothers sign, right? They do a great job for us.
Yeah, they do.
I'm not sure Lynn's quite got there, has she? Let's just give up. There's a fair few people around the green down below us watching this.
Yeah, they're enjoying the sunshine and enjoying the bowling.
Tracy just hung out with that. Looks like just a one. First ball. Can't stop, can it, right?
No.
Look around. Well, for me, it looks one to Tracy, doesn't it?
Looks like it.
John Gatley sitting there, he did point to Tracy's bowl earlier. Going in for a measure. Well, Lynn's a very good judge, but she been walking around the end a little. The measurers are sorted out. Measurers there, Paul Dennison, winner of the doubles yesterday, and Tony Chester. Looks like they're measuring all of them, Roy.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. John Gatlin there was correct. There's John. Rightly picking the winning ball. Now Tracy 9, Lynn 10. So I've seen lots of Tracy the last few years, and she's a much improved player, Roy.
Uh-huh.
The son's half decent as well. I think he might make a good player, Roy, do you reckon?
Got a good lead there. on this thumb peg mark because it's fast finishing once they get past the jack.
Oh, sliding through. Quarter there. Lynn, of course, is playing with Drake's Pride bowls. Polished bowls as well, Roy.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. 210. Polished. Real good runners. Trace of the polish free. Type of bowl she's playing with. Another good bowl there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too big. Two more to Tracy.
You set a good mark there, Tracy, because as I said, once they get past that jack, they fly past.
There's her partner, Richie Goddard. Already through to the men's final, which will be coming on after these games. Watching on with interest. Tracy edged in front, 11-10. To the game, Tanita Richardson 12, Jean Carroll 7.
Once again, Tracy playing finger peg, about 26 yards. Good length.
Don't seem to peg a lot there, Roy.
There are parts of the peg on this carpet where they do hang back a little bit.
No, Lynn likes this one. Following it up with bowl. Just remind all the viewers, anybody on Twitter, if you want to contact us, it's at Live Bowls. Do you do any tweeting, Roy?
No, I'm not into that.
You're not a tweeter?
Just about coming into the 21st century with my laptop, but
Are you?
tweeting and everything else is a foreign word to me.
You're a silver surfer then, Roy?
That's right, a silver surfer, and I still use pen and pencil.
You do? Yeah. Well, it looks 2-2, Lynn. Measure in the same position as last time. There's Trace. Off for some liquid refreshment, no doubt.
Very wise too. I think they should have a drinks break. It's very hot down there.
They're telling me the forecast for tomorrow is 28 degrees here on Wednesday.
28 degrees. Well, I know Trevor reckoned it was 25 today.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So you'll be able to top your tan up tomorrow, right? Yeah, 2 to Lynn. Edging back in front, 12-11.
She's a bit balked from going back into the left-hand corner because of this other end, so not quite sure where she'll go now.
Yeah, she's just heading under the end, isn't she, Roy? Not so bad here. Yeah, she's followed this up. Good ball.
Excellent.
Yeah, can this peg up enough?
No.
Just under.
Oh, she's here again. You've taught her well, Belle. I think this is...
There's something wrong with that. It's in the other end. Two more to lean, two good ones. Yes, I mean, Lynn chose a few years ago to go in a few more open tournaments, try and improve a game, and I said, you know, she needed a bit more variation and needed to play the corners, and she certainly mastered them very well.
I think the unfortunate thing for some of the ladies is that there aren't many ladies competitions that they can enter, so they have to spread their wings a little bit wider, I think.
Yeah.
So here she goes now, finger peg, her forehand, going quite a long way. Jack's only about 4 feet on.
Certainly the furthest they've set a mark in this game. Caught herself out, Roy.
Yeah.
Big chance here for Tracy now. Although I do believe it's a little bit heavier that way going to the raw green, Roy.
Yeah, yeah.
Caught Tracy as well. And they're both 4 yards short. Well, this one's not going to break the jack in two either, Roy.
Oh dear.
Going to finish a couple of yards off.
Oh dear.
Here's you telling me I taught her well.
Now, has she reached? Has Tracy reached?
I should get. Just got to pass those. Can he get off the? Oh, still left it short. Not gone in. Big chance missed there, Roy.
Yeah.
One to lean. Not very often she gives you 3 or 4 yards. And both these ladies are through to the main tournament finals tomorrow, Roy. In the last 16. The Athena Beach Open.
Very good.
Tomorrow will be live streaming somewhat earlier, starting here at 11 a.m. local time, 9 a.m. in the UK. So really worth watching. Good lineup, Roy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Should be a good day.
Yeah. Also, there's the final of the supplementary and the consolation competition. So plenty of bowls to watch.
Then coming thumb peg here, the jack's very deep in the corner. Very deep. It's almost right in the apex. Very rarely do you see a jack there. Easiest thing in the world if you to pass it and go off.
Not even sure our camera can pick that up, Roy.
It's a good bowl. It's only about 2 feet off.
Right in the corner there, just about got on picture. Tracy needs to rest on. Missed, gone off. So Lynn now 15-11. Anita Richardson 13-9 in the other semi-final. Now Lynn she needs to send it off right. Oh, just held on the edge.
Just held on.
And just about got that on view. 2 good bowls.
Yeah, it's part of the carpet there that's not walked on, so just
Tracy, a
able to
good
hold it.
line. I don't think she's quite going to reach. No, 2 more to Lynn. These twos make a big difference, Roy, don't they?
Yeah, the placing of the jack there was all important. It's very, very difficult to get to it. A long way down there.
Now we're having a bit of a break. Tracy's gone for a toilet break, I believe. Well, a quick look at the other game. Anita Richardson 15, Jean Carroll 9. Played very well, Anita Richardson, Roy.
Yeah,
Watched her this morning.
yeah.
She's line 2 here.
Oh, she's cut the line. She's gone inside the line here. Whether it will hold or not, I don't know.
Yeah, won it.
Just won it with a length.
Ball Jean. 10-15. Jean will be coming across the middle of the green. She's playing earlier today. What a poor lead. Certainly better.
Yeah. Good ball, this.
Yeah, good ball, Anita. Good effort of Jean's. That's why she needed the lead ball, Roy.
Yeah, it was a big job repairing that because it was 4 yards off.
On to Carol. Get back to our other game now. Tracy's return to the green.
Decent lead that from Lynn. Not gone quite as far here, probably about 40 yards. Finger peg, her forehand.
So 17-11 to Lynn Pritchard. Good effort at Tracy's there, just left it 2 feet short. Just had gone out the second one, Roy, is it?
Yeah, she had to be aware of that short ball of Tracy's. Didn't want to knock it in, and she missed it on the inside and just pegged across.
Well, this is reached. Needs a connection. Oh, good ball, Tracy. What a good shot that was. Needed it as well.
That's the old saying. That's what you get with reaching.
Yeah. On line and up. She played along this edge this morning, Roy, didn't she? Tried a few ends, but
yeah,
going back across the front.
Centre jack off.
Oh dear.
Tactical mistake.
She knows where she's going there as well.
Yep.
Not quite as far.
No, she's well out of the corner. About 4 yards out of the corner.
Needs a connection. Still a yard of room there, right?
Yeah, just left her light there, just a little bit of a chance, but it could be costly sending that jack off.
Well, she's better, Tracy. Give this a real chance. Yeah, good ball. Can this pick up, Roy?
Not with the length, it's too far.
It's too big. One more to Tracy. 13-17. And Anita Richardson 16-11. Change the mark altogether, Roy.
Yeah, trying to short mark. Maybe about 25 yards here, finger peg through the centre of the green. Got a good lead here.
Yeah, oh, great lead that. Looks a bit on the skinny side. Well, she had lost 2 stone in weight, Roy.
Yeah.
Oh, Tracy. Needed to get another one in the head. At the back as well. All these ladies guaranteed £100, Roy. That's a good pick-up, isn't it? Either way, winner 250, runner-up 150.
Yeah, it's nice when you can come on holiday and go back with some wages.
Yeah. 14-17.
Right down the centre of the green. This is where it can get tricky. This is where the ridge is.
Yeah. This is a rink that they don't use on the flat, Roy.
I think it's easier to play this thumb peg, finger peg. It swings an awful lot, and if you put it back, it sticks down the ridge. 2 feet off.
Yeah, Trevor Allman was saying that middle line by the eyes has sunk slightly. It's caught in out.
Yeah.
Yeah, World Bowls wouldn't use this rink in the championships, Roy.
No, they like it to be absolutely perfect so that you can draw on both hands.
Yeah, can then improve. See how that's sunk back, look.
Yep.
Good ball. $18-14.
Lynn's going back for a corner, playing thumb peg, bias towards the ditch, about 30 yards here.
That's a poor lead.
It's an awkward corner that where they've got the jack. Very rarely do you see good bowls played in that corner.
Can she find her way through? Needs a connection. Got one. Yeah, just stopped in. Out for sure, Roy.
Yeah, never up, never in.
The dates have already been announced for this event next year, Roy. Says out the organiser was telling me this morning, the 3rd till the 10th of March.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, all booked up. He's already taken a lot of entries, I believe, and a few new people have inquired already.
Yeah. He's ordered the same weather as well, I think.
Hopefully, yeah. So, anybody interested? 3rd till the 10th of March 2017. If you want to play bowls under the sun, this is the place to be. That applause you heard there for Anita Richardson through to the final. 21-11 victory over Jean Carroll. This game now it's Tracy 15, Lynn 18. Good lead, Tracy.
Down to a part of the green they haven't been before. Well, this will be quite a test for Lynn. Once again on this part of the green, if you get past the jack it will whiz past.
Good effort. Yeah, Tracy, can you double up? No, left it. Lynn needs a similar shot, Roy.
Yeah, nothing in the way. Just run the jack, it'd be good.
Give it a chance. Just pegging away.
Good effort.
One more. 16-18. She's hanging in, Tracy. Those few doubles of Lynn's did the damage early on. To say twos wins games, isn't it, Roy, the saying?
Yeah.
Tracy coming down to us. Not so bad again. Trickle on a couple of feet. Winner coming in. Has that won it? Well, the crowd have pointed to Lynn's bowl, but not so certain for me. What do you think, Roy?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That was a surprise.
Yeah. labouring.
Just played a bit wary here.
Yeah. $19.16.
Playing thumb peg here. About 34 yards to the western corner.
Sailed through there again. Big chance for Tracy. Looks better. Still going to go a yard or so. No, it's a good ball. Seemed to pull up quick, Roy.
It did, yeah.
Stuck it out a bit.
Just be a bit too low here.
Yeah. Yeah. Tracy needs to double up here. Get him what he can, I think Roy's are saying, isn't it?
That's right. Nothing in a way. On the low side.
Well, just pegging side of Lynn's. All about the pace. No, she left it short. One more. 17-19. That's just been the difference in the game, Roy, isn't it? I think Lynn's got a lot of doubles, Tracy's mainly singles.
Yeah, it's the golden rule, that, isn't it? Get twos and save twos.
Yeah, Tracy's probably actually set the mark more often than Lynn in this game. It's two behind. Thinking long and hard where to go. She's going to try her edge. It's a wise move as well, Roy.
Yeah, she's coming where they've never been before. Playing about 27 yards here. Straight mark. Bias towards the centre of the green. Her forehand.
No, shouldn't really be good enough, that.
No.
No, not reached. Tracy needs to improve. Certainly caught Lynn for pace there. She's not short with this neither. Wow. Oh, what a bad end. Surely Lynn must count here, Roy.
You would have thought so.
Must win.
Yep.
Yeah, just when you needed a lead. That happens. They're looking at, yeah. 20-17. Yeah, Tracy realises, slipped up there. Still feels she should have gone along that edge, Roy. Played so well against Ronnie Lyon.
At that stage of the game, there's probably nothing ventured, nothing won. It was worth a try, certainly. And here's Lynn now going about 3 yards out of the corner. Playing finger peg, her forehand. About 38 yards here.
Not finish the bad 2 feet. And Tracy looks a decent pace as well. Can he stop? They've just gone out, Roy.
Looks as though it's just gone.
Yeah, Phil Owen there, leaping on the green, having a look.
No, just gone out.
Yeah, just gone out. She's not made two. Yep, lies up. Maybe a bit of a nuisance ball, Roy.
Yeah, she's just got to miss it any side.
I'm sure she won't be sure. Or will she? Has she reached? Oh, he left it short. The game.
Yeah.
There's Lynn Pritchard through to the final. 21-17. To be fair, I think Tracy had her chances when you lose 17.
Yeah, I think she'll be ruining some of those missed opportunities, sending the jack off and leading a straight peg mark and playing balls 5 feet off. She had her chances.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll be back in a moment with the men's final. There's only a few photographs taken down there. And then following this will be the ladies' final. Lynn Pritchard versus Anita Richardson. So, we've come to the final of the men's singles, sponsored by Xenon Coaches. Kerry Morris versus Richie Goddard. How do you call this one, Roy?
Very, very difficult. Richie's surprised everybody. His first visit to the island, and he's played really well. But he's got a job on with Kerry. If Kerry can maintain the form he's shown up to now, he's a very, very formidable opponent.
Once again, the game's off 5, 21 up. And good ball, Kerry. Trying as well. Oh, what a good ball that is, Richie.
It'll be interesting to see what sort of tactics we have here, because Richie at one time, being a Shropshire man, would play a lot of 28-yard round peg marks, but I've noticed since he's been here, on both of the greens, he's played quite a long way. And he's doing that now. He's going thumb peg into the western corner. His backhand, playing about 32 yards here.
It looks like Richie's fancy the longer length with Kerry. Our co-commentator arrived, Steve. You enjoy your ice cream?
Yeah, well, lovely actually. Yeah. It was a free one as well. Other half purchased it. I've been asked to explain to the viewers back home that this is a non-subtitle service. We can only apologise, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, there has been some comments, Steve.
Look, it's not my fault that people don't speak as well as I do. It's not my fault.
Now Richie Goddard, sticking to the tactics that he's been using throughout the week, is playing finger peg right through the centre of the green, coming up to the right hand corner, probably close on 50 yards here, 4 feet off.
You can't get much more in the corners, Roy. We do apologise for the umbrella that may be blocking the shot. I'm very sorry about this, but this is because in Cyprus they have sunshine. This may be a new experience for people back home, but the sun does actually shine in the winter over here.
The cameraman may well fall out the balcony.
If you do hear a loss of picture, experience a loss of picture and loss of sound, that'll be because the cameraman has fell off the balcony trying to get the yellow jack in shot. Good start for Richie, Roy.
Yes, it is. He's quite interesting, Richie Goddard. He has an unusual style. He probably takes one of the longest strides forward with his left foot of most of the Crown Green players. Not usual for a corner player to do that.
And hardly any backlift.
Once again, going quite a long way. He's got the mat quite deep in the corner, only about 2 yards out. Playing thumb peg down into the western corner. His backhand.
Well, this is Richie's first year over here with us, so he's done well to play these greens. As I say, Kerry's was here last year and was successful last year, so he's giving up a little bit of green knowledge to just about everybody else who was here.
Richie's gone the same way. He's taken a chance, just missing that short ball on the bottom side.
Can Kerry miss his own? Good effort, Roy.
Yep.
Of course, the prize money in the Xenos Transfer sponsored men's singles prize fund £1,080, with the winner receiving 300 and the losing finalist 200. So, bit of money to play for here. And if you want to leave us any comments, we do of course have our Twitter account at Live Bowls. Please be polite.
Very good jack placing here by Ritchie. He's got the jack almost in the apex of the corner. It's only about 5 feet on. What a good ball coming here. Super ball.
Once again, we apologise for the umbrella being in shot, but as I mentioned before, this is because the sun is shining. That's it, I repeat, it is March and the sun is shining. This does not happen in the UK, but we are in Cyprus and the sun shines in Cyprus. For those of you shivering back at home in the near freezing temperatures, we've had a lovely day here, 22 degrees, hot sunshine, and it's quite tiring for the players, but at least they're not in thermals and everyone's getting a nice suntan. I think we can safely say, Roy, there's only one place this jack's going.
Yeah, no reason to change. He's doing well. He's placing the jack very well, especially in this right-hand corner.
Nice to start any final with a 6 break, 11-5 up. He's left a bit of room this time, Roy, and you think Kerry must step in?
I'm sure he will. He's got a good line, got a perfect line to the jack, length wanted.
Something wrong with this, Roy?
Yeah, he's on the low side here.
Just what Kerry needed, really. Quite a lot less pressure on him now. With, you would imagine he should get 2 here. Although this needs to peck a lot. Probably just going to do enough because it's a length. Two for Kerry, back to within 4. Jack, where the jack is positioned, it's on a round peg that Kerry plays particularly well along the edge. And now he's going across the green.
He's playing finger peg here, his forehand, playing about 26 yards through the centre of the green.
You won't be happy with that. Richie's first ball is the closer, but not really, you think. Well, he's certainly left room for Kelly to step in with his second ball. This one worth having a pop at, Roy?
Well, he's only one. He's have to be a perfect ball to beat it.
And Kelly's got the back bowl, but he'll do. From the line that we can see here, he'll be unlucky to move the jack.
Yeah.
And as we just said, he's unlucky to move the jack. He may have struck thumb peg there. I'm not sure that was the right peg to strike on. I think it may have been wiser to strike finger peg.
Never thought about that.
Well, it's only one more to carry. 8-11. Kerry looking to play directly into the sun. So Kerry's wearing a cap and Richie isn't. This may be a slight advantage. Very bright sunshine here in Cyprus, not like home, Roy. And of course it's late afternoon now over here, so the sun is dipping a little in the sky.
Gone to a part of the green where if you go past the jack it flies past. Very, very important to keep the length somewhere near the jack.
And a good ball from Richie. And has Kerry left it? Has he not reached? Oh dear, he will not be happy with that. Richie obviously had to make sure he didn't knock that second ball of Kerry's any closer, so just gave it maybe half a ball wider. He may have pegged back in for another. Length ball. Couldn't lead 12-8. Richie's heading for the shade of his umbrella again. Not quite found it. I think we may be able to see the jack with this.
It's a very good jack placing. He's got the jack just about a yard on it. Anything past it is off. Decent lead, just a little yard off.
Once again, if we do experience a loss of pictures, we must apologise, but it will mean that the cameraman has fell off the balcony and there may be an insurance form to fill in, or 2 or 3 or 4. Depending on who's named on the policy, it may not be a bad idea actually, but that's another matter. Richie's trying to get another with this. Yeah, good ball. Little touch on the jack. I think he lies 2. These two will give him a 6-shot lead. Kerry's just trying to be up on this. Sit on the counting ball. Unlucky. Now a lead of 6. (14-8) 6 lead. You would imagine the tactics that have worked so well so far are going to be repeated. Thumb peg towards the opposite corner. I'll be stunned if he did anything different, Roy.
Yeah, I think he's thrown Kerry off his game really with the way he's played on this distance. I don't think Kerry expected that.
And there isn't. He's been very skillfully put the jack within 4 or 5 feet of the edge, opposite corner. You can't go much further than this. This bowler's do well to stay on now. That may just catch the lip. Of course, we've been on a flat, technically a flat green with a carpet. There's obviously bits of the carpet that don't get used around the very edges, so they tend to be a little bit, the terminology we would use on a grass green would be lusher to describe what they are. Richie's still walking after this one, but it'll do well to reach, Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 for Kerry, back to within 4. I'll be surprised if at some stage Kerry doesn't take Richie on. That little round peg on the edge, shallow round peg, very quick mark. I'll be surprised if he doesn't try it at some stage. Because he's tried, Richie's awfully happy in the corners. Kerry's tried cutting the green in half and playing a quick way into the sun. It's not quite worked. He's got to try and do something different to make, in my mind, Roy.
Well, we'll see.
He's looking at the edge, but I think he's also debating whether to come across the green again. And finger peg towards us.
He's not caught Richie out. That's a good bowl. Well played bowl.
He's still looking at this as Kerry walking it up, but
short.
Oh dear, not happy. Not quite worked for Kerry this in the final so far. He's not really. I say he's been a bit unsettled in his game. I think Richie, as you say, may have caught him by surprise. And the swapping twos, Richie's back to a six lead, 16-10. We will be keeping the camera fixed firmly on the green because, I say, we've got a few spectators around the green today, and one of them, a Mr. Chris Simpson, has now taken his top off, and we will not be broadcasting that.
He's changed it slightly here, Richie. He's gone into the western corner. He's gone finger peg, his forehand in this corner.
I think he'd be quite happy with the lead, but he'd be happy if it was 2 foot further. Kerry's looking at this, slightly better length, just passes it. Still room. Certainly not unbeatable. But you'd be thinking, well, if I miss my own, that's alright. if I hit my own full, knock it in, that's alright. What it doesn't really want to do is to be tight and for it to peg out. Kerry's just looking to play same as his first, maybe put a couple of foot in it. The land that he's on, he can't do any damage. And it doesn't quite make it. Doesn't quite make it. You'd be a little disappointed with that, I would imagine. Chance for 2. Land he was on couldn't really do any damage, so... This is the mark I mentioned, right? I'm either going to be a prophet or clueless.
Well, he'll be hoping, Kerry will be hoping that Richie follows him, because the main feature of this mark is if they put the balls further back than the line of the jack, they'll stay there.
I'm not sure Richie would have actually been on this mark before, so it may take him a bowl or two to get used to the complexities of the mark. Of course, Kerry played this mark to much success last year. Something wrong with this, right?
That's what happens if you don't have a length, it'll hang back forever.
Looks like 2. I think Kerry may just have pinched a couple of quite easy points here. Now, back to within 3, 13-16.
Yeah, Kerry will go finger peg down this edge. No, he's not. He's added to play finger pegged just to the left-hand side of the centre of the green. Only going about 26 yards here.
May have been thinking if he goes back into the corner and doesn't count, which he's on the mark, that he'd be quite happy to play. But as this, it'll take Richie 2 throws to get onto the mark that he wants. And it's just moving the... Kerry probably thinks if he just moves Richie around the green a little bit, he knows it better. He'll know the green better than Richie, and just try and pick up a couple of easy 2s and just get back into the game that way. I mean, they're good bowls, but they're not unbeatable, certainly. I'm not sure Richie can actually put his bowl down any lighter than what he has done. He saves with that. To within 2, 14-16, block in hand. Does he keep moving Richie around the green? Did he try and find a mark where he knows he can play a good lead and work that way?
He's going back from whence he came, playing thumb peg down to one of the faster parts of the green. Not very far, only about 25 yards.
Must go tight now, must peg. No, he won't be happy with that, Kerry. Put this down soft, right? He must put this down soft. Kerry must play a better bowl. Must put some pressure on Richie. I mean, I know he's counting two, probably counting two, but there's not a lot. There's not a lot for him to beat there. I mean, if Richie beats his own, he almost certainly wins the end. That may have done enough, but it was certainly wiping its feet before it gets there. Tony Chesterton on the side thinks that last bowl may have won. One to Richie Goddard, he needed that. I don't think he was too happy on these little marks that Kerry was... Oh no, do apologise. One to Kerry. I thought I saw a Richie signal. Anyway, back again. Little finger peg mark. I've gone a little bit further this time, Roy.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. I've gone a little bit further. He's probably about another 5 feet.
I think he may have tried to put the jack where his bowls finished last time. Maybe he thinks it's just easy to get his bowl there. Richie's walking his bowl up. Little touch on the jack would be nice. Kerry's decided to strike at it. Oh, he can't believe he missed. He cannot believe he missed. Well, Kerry's got back to within one point, and I think he's given 2 of them away here. 3-shot lead for Richie now, 18-15 with those 2. I don't think Kerry could believe he could have missed that. He just walked up with the air of a man. He just could not believe he missed that bowl. Right, we'll pace the cameraman on the edge of the balcony and see what happens. This in danger of going off, right?
He's still got to keep that jack on, you know. Playing about 30 yards here, finger peg. Ball just short of the jack, it'll be worth one.
He likes this, does Richie. Just willing to go a little bit further. That looked difficult to beat from the mat. Well, this is a chance of Kerry's. He's on the side to stay on. Anything outside the jack is in grave danger of falling off the green. Has Richie reached? Has he reached? Can't reach, surely. He's left it. Can Kerry get another? You wouldn't have thought there's a lot of danger unless he plays silly weight and makes a connection with either Richie's bowls or the jack. Can it stay on? Can it stay on? Can it stay on? Excellent. What a good bowl. Back to within 1 point again.
Interesting what tactics he employs now. I think everything he's tried has not really worked. I think if I was him, I'd chop 3 yards off each corner and just play in 3/4 right through the middle.
Wherever Kerry's gone, he's not really led well enough. He's had some success getting back into the game, really, playing a shorter marks, but even then he wasn't putting the pressure on Richie. Once again, playing directly into the sun. Yes, you can play bowls in March in the sun. You just got to leave the UK to do it. Good lead from Kerry. Best lead he's made for a while, Roy.
Yeah.
Richie's outside with this. Outside the land, too far. Not going to peg at that speed. Loose bowl from Richie. Kerry just easing his bowl down to the jack. There's a target to well, although there's a fair bit of gap, there's a bowl for Richie to play, or the peg, running the jack through. I'm not sure he's on the land to do it, but he may save, take him on the bowl. Oh, yeah. Save by taking him on the bowls out. Ideal shot from there was to take the jack through. But we have a level game. 18 across. Kerry returning to the tactic of playing a short mark, right?
Yeah, he's playing finger peg, about 26 yards. I think he's hoping to catch Richie out playing too far here. He's left him a yard.
He may wish he played a better lead. Richie's put this down light, right?
Oh, that'll never arrive.
Across. Kerry thinking, play a good second bowl, put the pressure on Roy, and put the pressure on Richie, Roy. It's one of those nagging bowls again, and it's counts 2, but beatable. Has he overcorrected? He's certainly there. Oof. Oh my word. Kerry can't believe it. Kerry cannot believe it. Someone passed the sick bucket. (19-18) to Richie. Richie's not gone quite as far as he has been to this corner now, Roy.
No, he's playing finger peg, playing about 29 yards here. Doesn't look too bad. Kerry's just got to gather himself after that last end, because that was a real fluke of Richie's there.
Well, with a miss going all but 18 up, now he's got to think about it, put it out of his mind and try and rescue the situation by beating this lead bowl of Richie's. Yeah, good response from Kerry. Yeah, last bowl's on by about, looks to be back here by on about 6 inches, 6 to 8 inches. Oh dear. And one of the terms to use that second bowl of Richie's was that the jockeys fell off it. Bit of a no bowl really, didn't really do anything. A level game, Roy. 19 across. And Kerry will look towards the mark he played last time he won in this corner. Straight into the sun. Caught Richie out with his first bowl. Richie was a good 6 or 7 yards past the jack with his first bowl. A very gentle delivery towards the other greens and towards the sea, and of course straight into the
peg here. Quite a short mark. It's only about 24 yards. This
straight into the sun. Kerry's got a cap on, Richie hasn't. I think Kerry would have been happier to finish 6 inches short of the jack rather than a foot past. Now, can Kerry play another good bowl to lie game? Very gentle delivery, almost no effort to send the bowl that distance. All the pressure now on Richie. Using weight, Roy. Using weight when it's pegged.
Yeah.
Well, what a good comeback from Kerry Morris, Roy.
Stuck to his task, didn't he? And didn't change his tactics. Found one or two little pieces there that just caught Richie out for speed. Little bit more green knowledge.
Yeah, green knowledge won it too. Green knowledge got him back in the game. Well, we've all enjoyed that game. And now the ladies' final is about to go on the green, so I shall leave you in the capable hands and with the wise words of Roy Armson and also Mel Evans.
Well, Roy, what a game that was.
I enjoyed that game.
Yeah, good match.
It's a battle of tactics, and Richie's done really well to get to the final. It's on his first visit. I'm sure that will stand him in good stead, because I'm sure he'll come back again.
Yeah, and they certainly got around the green, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
And from Kerry's point of view, first time he took the lead last end. Good time to do it at any rate.
That's right, yeah.
So now it's a ladies' turn. The final sponsored by Cantina per Vina Wine Cellars. Lynn Pritchard versus Anita Richardson. Once again, game's off 5. Anita has won the jack. And the referee, direct from the Waterloo, is Mr. Barry Booth. Should say as seen on ITV, shouldn't we, Roy?
Absolutely, of course you should, yes.
Not quite dressed the same as he was that day. And then good start to fill in there, straight in. Punished a bad lead. Now Anita, what are you saying here? Oh, it was good effort.
Playing thumb peg, kept the jack well on the green. They're playing about 29 yards here. Her backhand, good length.
These two ladies have never played each other before, right? I'm sure Anita will know she needs to keep a lean out of these corners.
Yeah.
Anita's played very, very well throughout. Looks a bit further with this one, Roy.
Yeah.
Get past.
Good saver.
Anita's in the last 16 tomorrow's a supplementary competition. While Lynn will be lining up in the main. Just remind viewers, tomorrow we're going live, UK time 9 AM, local time 11 AM. So I'm sure to watch some bowls in the sun. Promises to be a good day, Roy.
Yeah, it certainly will be the last day on the island for many of us.
Yeah. We'll have a couple of days on the beach, Roy, before we go back. Might get my mankini on. That'll clear the beach, won't it? Now, Anita needs to be punishing that on the Lynn's worst leads. She'll improve with this one. I've seen a lot of short balls in that corner, Roy.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Not this one. Good ball.
Yeah, that's one of the nearest balls you'll see played there in that corner.
Can't reach. more to length.
Good jack placing here by Lynn. She's playing thumb peg, her backhand, and she's kept the jack on about 5 feet. Quite a long way into this corner.
And just about managed to pick it up on the camera.
Just gone a yard past.
Now we need to give this a chance, Roy. If it runs,
That's won it.
yeah, it's gone in, good ball.
Chance for this.
Yeah, what a good ball.
Oh no. They've just done with playing a nice reacher on that ball, 2 yards through.
Looking a bit ominous here, Roy.
I'm afraid so.
Really needs to get in quickly. Lena's settled down on length nicely. Lost a toss, 2 first ends straight in the corners. First prize of £250 on offer.
Gone to a different place this time. Got the jack slightly to the right here. Still about 45 yards, and the jack's only 2 feet on. Playing her forehand. Finger peg.
Seem to peg strongly off the edge of the green there, Roy.
Yeah, it's where there's no footfall down there. It's almost as if the edge is banked up.
No, this is not short. That's a good job she missed. Knocked the jack off there.
Yeah.
Don't strike when you're on. Yeah. One more to Lynn.
Got the jack right in the apex of the corner here. Quite a long way this, about 48 yards. Playing thumb peg, her backhand. Downhill finish. Just held on.
Just about got the jacking shot there.
This needs to stop.
This is probably the most room Anita had, Roy, isn't it?
Yeah.
A couple of yards all around.
Yeah. Having said that, it's not easy when you've sent your first ball off.
To correct. I'm not sure if she's reaching either.
No, she's taken too much out, I'm afraid. Oh dear.
Two more. 14-5. Not sure if you've noticed, Roy, but Lynn's playing minus glasses, contact lenses in.
Yeah, I thought she had contact lenses, yeah.
The first time really she's played like that. I think she did in Portugal once, but when she first had contact lenses, she found quite difficulty in finding the length.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I think that obviously the lenses are on your eyes rather than glasses, aren't they? So it's she will stick to glasses, but she just fancies overseas the contact lenses. Can get quite a reflection off the sun on glasses, right? Can't you?
They must be very good lenses. She's the only one that can read the bills at night.
She doesn't pay them now. No, I've known a few people in the past who've had difficulty adapting, Roy.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we need a good effort. Just going to hang out. Now it's 14-5. We have some viewers in South Africa and Canada joined us watching this today, right?
Oh, that'll
Had
be
a couple
good.
of messages.
I hope they're enjoying it.
Oh, good ball, Anita. I should run with it. Still one more to lean. Unlucky there. 15-5. I think everybody in the crowd's hoping Anita, at least in this final, will score, Roy.
Yeah, nobody wants to see what they call a clean plate.
No.
Be nice for her to get the jack and have a little bit of a run with it. She has had one or two chances, but only one or two.
The previous end in this corner was the best opportunity she'd had, Roy.
Yeah.
As you said, sending the first ball off, difficult to correct, left it short. And again, she has room here, eh? Lynn's give her 6 feet. And can they stop?
Skate on a bit here.
It's gone out.
And I think the carpet's probably at its quickest right now. It's had this sun beating on it all day, and any overnight dew there was is completely dried out.
Well, this morning I had a look at the green at about 7 o'clock and it's covered in dew, Roy.
Really?
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
soaked. There's actually a guy with an hoover trying to clean it up a little.
Oh, right.
Yeah, wet through. Footprints all over it. Now, Anita. Yeah, I think she's got one now.
Yeah.
Just stuck in. Yeah, the ball, she's on the board. 6:15. I'm sure she's going to cut the greenie too, Roy.
Yep. Yeah, she's doing the right thing, playing quite short, playing finger peg through the centre of the green, almost where Kerry Morris played some of his marks in the last final. Very easy to be past the jack here. Good ball.
Good ball, Anita.
Just hanging back.
No, a few more like that, you'll be back in it.
It's a very good second roll, that was. Yeah, playing thumb peg here, not going very far, only about 25 yards. I don't think that's quite near enough full in.
No. After 4 feet short. Oh, I'm not going to beat it.
Right.
Well, anyway, within a yard to count, right?
Beats one, beats them both. Yep.
Yeah, got in. $16.7.
Ben's playing finger peg down into the western corner. A very difficult corner, this. Whizzes past the jack.
It's gone screaming through.
Good ball.
Does one reach? No. Well, should be a simple two, Roy.
Just got to be careful of that ball of Lynn's. She's gone the other peg. On thumb peg. It's very, very low.
Idea.
Very low. This will never come back.
I may have stopped in. Not sure how short Lynn's second bowl is. Mine too. There's Chris Simpson there on the golf. Look, good to see he's put his shirt back on, Roy. Looked like a beach whale earlier. Now we need a good lead. She's not gone through another 5 feet. She hasn't led with the jack, has she, when she got
Not
it?
really, no. She's come with a good second ball.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn's punished it. Good ball.
And she'll need a good second here.
She's firing at it. Close.
Oh,
great. Though it's really opened it up. She lies too, but you can't see Lynn not beating those. Anyway, in pathos for one, Roy.
Yeah. Yeah, good shot, but didn't get the right result.
No. $17.9.
Lynn's altered the line here. She's going thumb peg here, bias towards the ditch, about 28 yards. That got one on a length, Roy? Yeah.
Referee Barry Booth has indicated he's wanted a Lynn. $18.9.
Very precarious jack here. It's only on a foot. she gets a back touch, I'll give you €10.
Well, it's at the back all right, Roy.
Yeah.
Anita's certainly not sent hers off.
Yeah, well, she's kept it on.
Can't see counting with it. Well, still room. Anita can just put a yard in. Give it a chance. Yeah, it's a good ball. She's into double figures, 10-18. Coming along the edge, Roy. Put it in the middle.
Yeah, it's not very far. Only about 25 yards here. Thumb peg, her backhand. Good connection there.
Well, good pick up. Well, Lynn's not short. The ball just stuck in, I think, right?
Yeah.
Barry Booth pointed to it, our referee. Yeah, on to Lynn, 19-10.
Playing thumb peg into this corner. Lynn's backhand. Got the jack about 3 yards on. One of the easiest corners on the green, this one, this morning. Lynn had all the balls within about 2 feet when she played the jack here.
Anita's not reaching with this. She lies up, but There's a bit of room, Roy.
Just beatable, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can she put 2 yards in? She's inside the line.
She's too near us. Can't save. I think it's all over. That's it. Well, a bit one-sided. Shame for Anita because she's played so well throughout the tournament, hasn't she, Roy?
Yeah, that often happens though, and I think there's just a little bit of a difference in class there, with all due respect, but I'm sure she'll be pleased with her performance to have got to the final. Yeah. Well done to Lynn.
Yeah, she played well, deserved winner. There was always favourites in this competition, Roy.
Yeah, with her pedigree, it's difficult to shake her off. It needs something a little bit special.
I'll line you up now for a few photographs. It's been a good day's bowling, Roy.
Excellent day's bowling, wonderful weather and very good crowd, and I'm sure everybody's enjoyed it. They'll be ready for the dinner now.
Yeah. There's Steve Davis lining up the photographs. In front of the sponsor sign there, Cantina Pervina. Sesop does well getting sponsors for all these events, Roy.
He does, he works hard at that, and to be fair, it's very, very good. Because as you well know, it's very difficult to get sponsors these days.
It is, yeah. But paying out over £8,000 for this week, it's very attractive. I'm sure there'll be a few more people entering this next year. As I said earlier, the dates are already agreed, 3rd till the 10th of March. Anyone interested, get hold of Sesop. He's already taken entries. We look ahead to tomorrow now, Roy.
All set for tomorrow, yes. That should be another good day.
Yeah, big competition, good line-up in the main open, including the winners we've seen today, both Kerry and Lynn are in it. A lot of photographs going on down there, Roy.
Yeah, good luck to them. Nice to look back on those when you've had a good week like we've had here.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I think everybody's having the photograph taken down there now. Of course, on the green behind, there's been play all day. Some challenge match, Royal told. Flat and green on all those rings.
All right.
So I think that's all the action for today. We'll be back tomorrow, as I said, 9 AM UK time, 11 AM local time. Tomorrow we'll have a little chat to Lynn and Kerry, the two winners, before the play starts. So until then, we'll be signing off for today, and look forward to everybody joining us again tomorrow. Until then.